Hey guys, coming to you with a search and destroy commentary on Invasion. I'm using the ACR with red dot sight. My perks are Sleight of Hand Pro, Cold Blooded Pro, and Ninja Pro. And we'll just wait for this to get started. On this round, or this whole game, I kind of use a rushing technique because I have an assault rifle with me, and so I always come around to this right area because I know that they try to come through this little shop area that I have my sight on. And so I kind of just camp in here a little bit just to keep it safe. And so I see my guy, he goes in there for the clear. So I walk in and I plant a claymore because if you remember, you can always get like an afterlife after you die. And so it's very good to stay kind of in buildings on this level, because they're just easier to take advantage of. And so I wait right here because this is always a good camp spot because I always like to come in this little area. And so I kind of just scan it back here, checking if this guy is waiting or looking for one of our guys. And so as you guys can see, I don't use camo really anymore. I really don't care for camo on my guns. Doesn't really make a difference for me. I mean, obviously there's no difference in having a camo on, but I just think it looks a little bit better with no camo. So I don't get a kill this first round, so I kind of think maybe I need to push it a little bit more, get some kills. And so I kind of stay away from the spawn snipe for a little bit because you know that spawn snipes are always like what people like to go for the most if you have a sniper on your team. And so I cut through here, and I look, and whenever you see something moving, guys, I suggest that you shoot at it most of the time, and I get killed from behind, which kind of sucked. And I cut out other people's play, or gameplay, just kind of shorten up the video a little bit, and we lose this round, but getting ready for the next one. And so I come up, go to the same spot, staying away from the new tubes. It's most people like to do is shoot off their new tubes, see if they can get a kill. But I try to stay away from that as much as I can, and I get the first blood second time in a row. And so you always want to use your map, guys. Really take advantage of there being a map. And so I see this guy trying to shoot out my claymore, but claymore fights back and kills him. And so I kind of just camp in this area. On this level, this is probably the best camping spot for me because it's mostly where some of the traffic comes. So I get a nice little professional grenade thrower there and stun myself. And I see this guy laying on the ground. I think that was probably the stupidest area you could camp in. And so I kind of continue to rush and try to put pressure on the other team. And I see that this guy over here is trying to take my guys out. And so I'm like, hey, no more of that. And I take him out for the care package. I'm now running low on bullets. And so I pull out my PP2000 here in a second. Oh, it's definitely a really good secondary gun because it has lots of power. And it kind of reminds me of the SCAR. Like those last two bullets can just completely like kill someone. And so I go for the bomb plant right here because I see there's a last guy, and it's always a good idea to plant the bomb when there's someone or there's someone on the other team that's the last one alive, because it forces them to have to come and try to defuse it so they can win that round. But yeah, you want to find a good spot to camp after planting the bomb. You never want to stay out in the open or sitting right next to the bomb. Most of the time you'll get killed. And so turn to halftime, and we're switching sides, and just wait for this to get started. I really don't have a technique or a different technique from this side, except to kind of stay around the sides and not get killed. And I see right here that I get a nice little double with my pred missile. And guys, when you're going for a double with a pred missile, you always want to look for the middle because when two guys try to split, that means they're running from you. So I always like to mess with their heads and just kill them because they're butt buddies. And so I get my stealth bomber right here from a care package, and I kind of waited out. I kind of wish I would have had my UAV before the stealth bomber, but this next round you'll see I kind of detect the other team's spawn, and so I activate my stealth bomber on it. And so right here I'm kind of taking my map to an advantage and checking out up here. I see that the claymore blows up. So whenever you guys detonate a claymore and you still make it through, you always want to kind of stay away after it detonates so they don't think that you're right there and they're going to come and kill you. So we get a nice little round winning kill from this guy with his mini Uzi silenced. And remember guys, when you have a kill streak, you always have to wait 6 seconds to activate it. And so I see this guy firing. It was a really bad idea for him to do that because I could detect where their spawn was and get a nice little kill here. And that puts me up 9-1. And so I hear silence shots and I check out my UAV and it says they're all over here. And just kind of taking it to an advantage. And I see that Semtex and I just run straight away from it. And right here was probably the most stupid idea for me to do. I shot at him, I stopped, and I reloaded, so he killed me, and that ticked me off a whole bunch because he didn't have last stand, he had final stand, so I didn't get the kill, and I went 9-2, not too bad. And thanks guys for watching. Please subscribe, rate, and comment. And this was another Lax Ball Freak gameplay and commentary.